have Amy Schumer in studio.
Hello.
Amy, are you Irish? We're doing a little Irish thing.
I am. Today
All
we are.
right.
No, I'm not Irish at all, but I've had a lot in me.
And she looks like she looks like she could be Irish, right?
Yeah, you probably
got the Irish look.
Irish.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I look Irish.
You know, Anthony and I over the years have openly admitted that we hate women comics.
Oh.
No. This
I thought he was coming out with a big announcement.
Oh no.
we hate.
We've openly
Anthony
admitted.
and I.
Yeah, well.
But then we opened up our minds a little bit, and there's a few of you out there that are pretty damn good.
Thank
and that's
you.
why you're here, Amy Schumer.
That is
Very
a
rare.
huge compliment.
See, you got scared like we were going to throw you under the bus, but it turned into a nice compliment.
No,
for
I
you.
thought you guys were going to admit something about your sexuality.
Oh.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, Jesus.
Let me guess. It started off with we don't have many women in here.
Yes.
I got nervous. I brought up my rape whistle. And,
Amy Schumer's been
here. That just
together.
means more guys will come over.
Great.
It's like, oh, a rape's going on.
I'm like,
Let me,
wow,
let me
everybody
run in.
starts crowding around the
everyone
window.
starts looking.
We wind up on TMZ.
Rolling a pinball machine.
you like Harvey Levin?
I could, yeah, I would love to open fire on him more than anyone in the world. I would love for in that big cup that he drinks from. I just hope that it's just a lot of semen.
You would enjoy that, though. I think
You're right.
We're not sure, but
That show is infuriating.
It is awful, right?
Infuriating.
well, and he tries to say he's not like all the other shows that do that.
It's just harassment.
It's the face.
He's the
that
worst.
smug face the whole time. Like, oh, it's another celebrity eating a taco. It's like, what? It's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you have for us today?
I
I
do.
They all stand up awkwardly.
Yeah.
Well, nobody talked to me in high school, so oh, it's horrible.
I do hate the young go-getters the worst, though.
Terrible.
They're just sitting around.
Just getting their camera time, fucking fatzos.
Gross.
Ugly people not good enough to make it in show business, so they ruin everybody who is.
All wearing their Urban Outfitter T-shirts. Man.
They're hateable. We were dicks to him when he called in, too. Fucking
Good.
snake.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in the People's Court?
Yeah, he was the guy that did the interviews outside
Exactly.
after the case was settled.
I hope he
or
passes
whatever.
out and Doug Llewellyn fucks his face.
What happened to
Thin lip Doug
Lord.
Llewellyn?
Give back.
Just so the people know, Amy Schumer's been working with Jimmy for a while now.
Yeah, Amy's one of my favorite people to work with because we're totally different on stage, and she fucking kills in front of O&A crowds. Every crowd that we've done together loves her. So
I love the O&A crowds. Oh my god.
They warmed up to you because
Yeah.
they can be brutal at first.
They were my first time. They were kind of brutal. Like somebody from the back just yelled out at Caroline's, was just like whore, and I was like, why are you yelling that like it's a bad thing? Like, why am I supposed to?
Trying to find his mother in the crowd.
I was like, you don't understand. That's my thing. Like, yeah, but I really do love the O&A crowds. You cannot offend these people.
yeah, that's right.
True.
You could try your hardest. No way.
No, that's
They're like, do
impossible.
your worst.
But you don't have to make that is the good thing about them is you don't have to make like a proper content thing. If it's funny, they're gonna laugh. If it's not funny, they're not gonna laugh.
Yeah, and they don't need it to be offensive. They're just like, yeah, if you're funny, they'll give it up for you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there was a joke I want to ask you about, and I fucking can't think of. It was an abortion thing, and just your take on it was unfucking.
I'm drinking for two. Just for now. Somebody's being evicted.
Was it driving your friend to the abortion?
Well, like I'm at that age, late 20s. Like my
is.
friends are just now starting to keep them.
Yeah.
And they'll call me, and they're like, I'm pregnant, and I still don't know whether to be like, congratulations, or do you need a ride? Like where? It's a very gray area right now. I still I'm almost 30, but I'm stuck in the mentality of like, oh, you got knocked up, huh? And they're like, no, I'm like married and ready. I'm just like, what are you gonna do about it? But yeah.
Yeah, don't you love when they all your friends just kind of pass you by in that maturity part of life?
Yeah, and I am not there.
No.
I'm like, what? You have a house? What? I'm
Yeah.
like, aren't we getting blacked out tonight? I don't understand.
What happened?
I don't understand at all. Yeah, but that's the thing. They get proper so quickly. They're like, we're just going on vacation, and I'm like, I saw you get gangbanged in college. Why are we pretending like you're not a walking HPV ad? I don't pretend like I'm not.
Yeah, I love the fact you talk about that on stage. No woman does that.
I'm like, I want to be one last, but I'm not. Let's be real about this. Thanks for nothing, Gardasil.
Yeah, no.
They're not a sponsor of the show.
No, I don't think
Brought
so.
to you by Gardasil and Plan B.
Plan B.
Well,
Right. It's really Plan A for me. But,
Wait, is Plan B an abortion?
that's the morning after pill.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen those
Morning
commercials? I don't have jokes about this, but it's just the women wake up alone. Like it's all these women wake. It's like, oh, did you do that by yourself? Did you inseminate yourself last night?
There's a Laker jersey on the bed. You're like, oh no.
At least it's just one, right?
Putting the turkey baster in the dishwasher, popping that pill.
Morning after pill and anal cleanse. Fucking, she's gargling with Lavorse. Like, what a good egg.
Amazing.
Hell of a night.
She had a wonderful night.
Yeah.
Plan
That was
B.
fun.
Do not use as a birth control method. Really?
Yeah, I know. Well, he should have given me the option.
Yeah.
So
How often does it happen the first time?
Yeah,
Come on.
just a couple.
Just, you know.
Every time feels like the first time.
What are
I
the
love
odds?
that. I love that I got to just see Kenny bring you a toaster strudel.
I know,
Like that was
I'm
an
fired.
amazing to
I'm
see him
fired.
dressed up.
Yeah.
Carry over a toaster.
She
strudel.
knows Road Kenny. She does. She knows Kenny pretty well. She doesn't know
Oh, this
Kenny that we see every day. Yeah.
moron Kenny?
Yeah.
He seems at his best here. He's wearing like a jacket. I've never seen that. He's usually
Oh, you get
wearing
to see him.
Oh, yeah, you just see
casual
Road Kenny.
wear.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
catch a predator type outfit.
We've known Kenny like, I don't know, 8 years. He only has one pair of jeans still. It's like, Kenny.
He thinks they can wash themselves.
Yeah.
His earpiece. Did you see his earpiece?
Yeah.
He's got the.
I think
Yeah,
is
the
it connected to
Secret Service.
something? Or?
No, just tucked into his
He's
pocket.
just-
Cartoons.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
God.
is all Bugs Bunny episode.
He just listens to circus music. He's a complete idiot.
He thinks we can all hear it.
It's adult.
Oh, Kenny.
I love
You like Kenny?
Oh, God. Yeah, I love
He is
Kenny.
a bore, though. You can be honest here. He
Yeah.
is a bore. I ask him every day, hey, how's everything going? And nothing.
No.
Nothing comes from this guy.
You know,
Yeah,
but
same
Well.
old thing.
Does he not though have the ability? No one is less concerned with people liking him.
that's true.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We were in Atlanta, and we had problems. We were outside by the pool, all three of us. We were eating, and the food wasn't right. It was late. And me and Amy are like, you know, comics are all codependent slobs. We're like, oh, it's okay, it's okay.
We
It's
still
okay.
wanted them to like us.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
We'll just eat this even though you dropped it.
Yeah, but Kenny's like, well, why wasn't it here on time? He's
Mister.
completely comfortable.
Mister, yeah. Hey, mister.
Like Kenny, they have they're dealing with the food in the back. They have all the power. They can shit in
Oh,
our
yeah,
food right now.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let's be nice to these
They're
people.
stink fingering your bagel right now.
Yeah. Like, this smells like me. I don't understand. What's happening? So creepy.
He is, but he's very helpful around here. If you need a toaster strudel or a salad or water.
If you're a small person yelled at for no reason.
Yeah, somebody dragged bodily out of the studio.
He was so uncomfortable yesterday. We had a couple people here.
Pat Cooper.
Pat Cooper's friend.
And a couple of his friends, yeah.
But, you know, Pat Cooper, so we're like, bring the other guy in, and the friend is asking another guy to come in.
And the guy's all excited. He's all happy to be
Yeah.
here.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
all right.
And Kenny walks over he stops the guy from coming in, and then he walks over to the other guy and he goes, excuse me, you're a guest here. You can't invite people into the studio.
Oh, God.
I fucking
Not
cringed.
a people pleaser.
No.
No.
Oh, God.
Not at all.
We'll be flying in, sometimes, you know, Jim and Kenny wind up sitting first class. They have 1,000,000 miles, you know, they travel all the time. And I'm back in coach.
Sometimes Jim does.
All right, I didn't want to make you sound like an asshole, but Jim always flies first class because he feels he deserves it.
And you're in coach?
And I'm in coach. Oh, yeah. So I'll be asleep in coach, like jammed in between some scaries.
What are you guys, gay?
And Kenny.
She's beautiful.
and
Get her first class.
Only if Kenny upgrades.
Only if Kenny upgrades. But
No.
I'll wake up because Kenny will be bringing me back food from first class just to fuck with
Oh.
me. He's like, Amy, do you want some key lime pie? I'm like, I'm sleeping, Kenny. But I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. Of course I want it.
It's the best way to get through a coach flight is just to sleep. I hate when people wake me up in the middle of it. It's
Do you
like,
want some water? No, I'm dreaming about not being here.
yeah, this is. I want to go to sleep and then wake up when it's like when I feel the landing gear touch the ground or the
That's it.
nose of the plane touch the runway or
Yeah,
something.
I'm not afraid to miss the romantic comedy. Let's get
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shut-eye.
Who gives a shit? And it goes so fast. Like I'm asleep, I'm awake, I'm there. Ah,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
That's
it's the next
heaven.
best thing to beaming somewhere when you could just really sleep on a flight.
That would totally
It's-
change stand-up if we could just be beamed places.
Oh, just beam.
It would be the best life
And
ever.
vacation, like, 'cause when vacation's over and then you have to go through all that shit, going there is great. You're just like, I don't care, I'm going on vacation. And then coming back, just hungover and fucking getting on the plane and
Filled with
you know, you just-
shame,
yeah,
mysteries.
Oh, you're just stinking of
Yeah.
bad sex and booze and
Strangers.
gambling losses and then you gotta, work is the next day.
Horrible. It's like almost not worth it to go.
Yeah, I just want to stay.
You're a bit of a drinker.
I am.
Yeah,
I
you
do.
like a little, you tip a few back, do you?
I'm not afraid of a great time. Let's put it like that.
A great time.
What's your poison?
It changes. Usually just beer, wine, tequila.
Yeah.
But
beer,
yeah.
wine, tequila.
I mean, you know, at the same time, I mix it in a cauldron like I'm a witch.
Like vomiting.
Yeah. But last night was really pathetic. I was at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, and they like sent a limo to come get the people from New York. So I was like, guys, we're in a limo. I immediately became a 16-year-old, like being fingered in the back. I'm like, where? Like, let's drink. Everyone's like, we're adults. I'm like, no, not in this limo. We're not. Like, it got really ugly. I was wasted coming back from
Stick
the
your
Stress
head and
Factory.
arms out the sunroof and go, woo!
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
If you think I didn't do that, you're wrong.
What was the? It was just last night was Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it was like for a women's domestic violence fundraiser, and they wound up with thank you. Yeah, the women in the crowd, they were all like, they were like PG-13, nobody cursed, and then like they all like, were looking at. Ooh. But no, then we got there. These were the dirtiest bitches.
Did they all
ever
have
met.
ice packs in the audience?
Really?
They were wearing neck braces. They were wearing the KKK uniform because they had to cover their bruises.
It was a 2 bruise minimum.
Oh God!
They all just walked in the door. They're
can't
so
believe
clumsy,
it.
all of them.
Never saw so many casts in my life.
There were a lot of people falling down the stairs.
You know they were all talking during the show because they've obviously not learned to listen.
No, they haven't. And you should have seen these outfits. They were just begging to be raped. Begging.
Was Vinny just belting them?
Vinny was like, "You're wearing a tube top. We know what you want." Vinny Brand puts his name on everything. Like he would put his name on a rape.
Yeah.
This is a rape by Vinny Brand.
God, I hate when I have to hear that you comics have to do those type of things, man. Those weird specialty shows.
Yeah.
That's
They
awkward.
can be tough. How was it?
It was fine. These women laughed at everything.
they were great. Okay,
they were great. They were great. They've seen the worst shit in the world, so they're just like whatever. But yeah, it can be really awkward. We wind up doing the weirdest shows.
Yeah.
You know who's usually people like that? People in recovery from drugs and alcohol are usually phenomenal. Anyone who's been to like horrible places are usually fun crowds. It's like it's animal rights people and any type of special interest group. Yeah. They're fucking horrendous because they take themselves seriously.
Yeah, no humor.
Yeah, it's like you should just go through a phase in college where you pretend like you care about something like animals, but then you grow out of it. But these people didn't find anything else.
There'll be someone there to replace you after you grow up and realize that, how are we going to feed an entire nation by petting the chicken and putting him to sleep?
Right.
Lethal injection, you spread his little wings and give him a shot. Yeah. No, it's a conveyor belt. They're clamped by the head, and then a little saw blade comes and chops their head off by the billions. I know.
Can Kenny bring me a chicken-filled toaster strudel?
Chickens are just great.
You want Kenny to say hi?
There's no real...
Yeah, bring him.
Kenny!
There's no nice mellow
look how fast he got in here. He's ready to go. Holding a banana suspiciously. Very suspicious.
What is that about, Kenny?
GH told me to fetch it for him.
I didn't say fetch it. I'm hungry today.
Fetch it.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Kenny.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
You look terrific today, as usual.
You've never said that before.
I always say that.
You should say, you look tired.
His hair is...
Oh, shit. Does he say that?
Oh, really?
You look tired. What's wrong?
What a prick.
What are you going to wear? I'm like, I'm ready for the show. He's like, okay.
What an asshole.
This is the first time I've seen Amy wearing really cool shoes, though.
I almost wore those shoes.
You wear the red ones?
She is the worst. I'm obsessed with her footwear.
I've seen the red shoes down in Atlantic City.
He posts pictures of my shoes on that he hates online because I like to be comfortable when I travel. I look like newly homeless when I'm flying, and Jim just will take a picture of my shoes and send it out. And people are like, "Dad, those are awful. I want to come on those."
Oh yeah, you Twittered those before.
So mean.
I'm obsessed with Amy's travel wear. I hate her luggage and her. I love her act. And I love her, but I hate her footwear and her luggage.
My luggage, it's a weightless one, so he says it looks like I'm pushing a soda machine. And it does. It's so embarrassing now.
It's a big, clunky fucking refrigerator with her possessions in it. But you know what? It actually, now, I have to say, I've turned the corner on her luggage because it actually is better. You're not pulling your luggage. Like I'm an asshole. I'm pulling mine.
weightless.
This is
What
just
does weightless mean?
all 4 wheels.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Oh, the
I got one of those.
four-wheel one? Oh, that's cute. Like an old person walker.
I look like an old
Like
person.
the old person walker with the handbrake.
It rules. You should try it. I actually have one of those.
I've turned the corner. I was wrong.
See that? We're
Those
all touching
shoes.
soda machines.
It just rocks.
Those shoes are gonna grow on you. They're horrible. They're horrible.
What are they're like buckle shoes, and they have like she wears like white socks with them.
There's
I've
sneakers on the
seen
bottom.
them.
They're secret
Yeah.
sneakers.
I've seen you.
They're
you've
like little
Twittered
Anne
them.
Franks on the bottom.
Little Anne.
Yeah.
And now
but
you're
they're
wearing
horrible.
cowboy boots.
Yeah.
That's into that kind of
I like
country
boots.
thing, or
Oh no. No country. But
it's like those boots are so country.
yeah, they are. But I wear them on stage. I wear them, whatever.
Just to, yeah.
Just to mix it up. Now, everybody hates all shoes that I wear.
No, I'm just saying. Usually boots are reserved for truckers and
Yeah, I'm changing it up.
yeah,
wrong with those.
yeah.
Those are actually fine.
Are they?
Yeah, if you're gonna fucking
Fine.
exactly.
Stomp a hooker
Come on,
in the back
it's
of your leg.
radio.
Yeah, exactly.
It's radio.
She's got boots like Ramrod from fucking Vice Squad.
I knew this would happen. I should have come barefoot.
Who the fuck is Coco, bitch? Remember Ramrod the pimp?
Ramrod was the best.
Wings Hauser.
The great
Amy.
pimp.
What are
okay,
you
Kenny.
wearing on your upcoming Comedy Central special?
Oh,
Thanks
the
for
sun.
asking
Look
that.
at
What a smooth transition. Wow.
he's fantastic.
Thanks for asking. I'm wearing a kind of like a little cocktail dress.
Like that
Oh.
slutty dress you had on Jimmy Fallon?
Wow, that changed from a compliment really quick. Yeah,
Nice.
that's right. Thanks,
Nice.
Kenny.
All the guys will tune in.
He doesn't just sound creepy. You should see the creepy face he's making
I know.
right now.
Yeah.
He's saying that.
Look how happy Kenny
You
is
can't
now.
wipe that creepy face.
You like her
Amazing.
slutwear, Kenny? Big fan of the slutwear?
She's a very well-rounded woman.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
Yeah.
We work out together. We hang out at the pool. Like, we go on, like, vacations together. It's
It's
really
like-
awkward. It's really
Kinda
awkward.
cool. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
eat with other couples.
Without the sex, right, Kenny?
We argue in the elevators.
He won't put out. It's really hard for me.
Yeah, he's a prude.
Yeah. He's always talking about his wife. It's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm married.
Yeah.
Well, we know.
How many years?
25 wonderful years.
What a lucky woman.
You're up to 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, maybe 26 now. It was just 26.
Better know.
Feels like yesterday, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
romantic.
Yeah.
My wedding album got all flooded out in the flood the other night.
Oh, really?
Oh
Yeah.
no! All the
Yeah.
pictures.
Oh,
Yeah,
you guys
she-
should renew your vows.
Yeah, you'll renew them.
Okay. All right. I don't know what that means, but I'll do my best.
You always know Kenny's going for a punchline, and he wants to go back and forth on his little feet.
He knows where he's
Glowing
going.
like a
Yeah.
pregnant woman. He gets so excited.
Here it comes.
Yeah,
I'm delivering
yeah.
a joke.
Very animated.
Yeah, you
You
are.
know, fast and loose.
Your hair is extra dry today, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little Brillo-y.
Oh, I got a great hairdo.
Are you a black woman?
Hairdo.
Hairdo.
My her.
We did notice you had a
gotta get
lot
my
cut
His
off.
hair did.
Kenny got a lot of hair cut off.
No, I go to the old man Italian barber in my town. I get my money's worth.
How much is it?
$19 plus a
Whoa.
$5 tip.
Fancy.
At
Yeah.
a barber shop, does it have the fucking
Yeah, the
red
thing.
and
Yeah,
blue
he's an old
white
Italian
pole?
guy.
Isn't that expensive
Jerry
for a
from
barbershop?
Naples.
It kind of is expensive
Yeah.
for a barbershop.
Is it
Well,
really
these
called
days.
from Naples?
Yeah, Jerry from Naples, whatever he is.
That's like a kind of a dog. I don't know that that's a place.
Yeah,
No,
Naples.
Naples
it's
or-
in Italy.
Okay.
Naples.
Naples. I think you're combining two
Naples.
things. I think you're combining Napoli and Naples.
Zeppelis.
Okay, you're racist.
He's combining a microphone with idiocy.
Enough about me. Let's talk about Amy.
Well, what do you want to
course.
ask Amy Schumer? We're just getting to know her.
I want
First
to hear
time on our
about
show.
her comedy special.
When is the special
That's
air?
April 2nd.
April 2nd.
Yeah.
Which is how long from now? We're in March.
A couple weeks.
About 2 weeks?
2 weeks from Friday, I guess. Something like that.
Yeah, so mark your calendars.
Yeah, we'll check out
Thank
Amy
you.
Schumer on Comedy Central. She's hilarious. You
Thanks, guys.
you bang guys on the road when you're single?
You know what? No, not really. Unless
Why not?
Unless shit's really hit the fan. Like if I'm hooking up on the
really?
road, something bad is going on.
No
in
desire?
my life. It's hard. I mean, like it's so much easier for male comics, especially
why
if
I
they
asked.
drink. If they bang a waitress after the show, no problem.
Yeah.
If she opens her mouth and she's dumb, they're like, "What? I'm leaving town Sunday." But for me, it's like once a guy opens his mouth, if he's like retarded, you're like, okay, it's over. My vagina shuts like a steel trap. You know?
Wow.
Thank God I've got that other hole. Like, thank God. But it's an issue. It's an issue. Yeah.
See, it's weird. It's like being in a male-dominated business. Like, you got to deal with a lot of creepy shit. That is one thing women have to deal with. The guys don't. There's a lot of creepy shit that comics do, like, hey, I could, maybe we could, it's like,
oh, really?
But you know what, comics, like, if a comic's a good comic and they've been around, they're cool usually. It's the, like, bookers or the club owners who treat you like you're a novelty act.
Honey.
Who's just gonna come and just bleed all over the stage. You're like, no, like, I'm a comic. Can you just they'll, like, bring me on stage, like, this next lady, like, I'm gonna do magic, you know? I'm like, can you just bring me up like a comic, you know?
That would be nice, yeah.
Yeah, the bookers.
Next we have a comedian.
Right. This lady's funny, and everyone just gets ready for hatred and like to throw tomatoes.
Piss break.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, here we go.
Our next act is really hot. It's like, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Norton.
And they all expect Jim, and then I walk out. Everybody puts their dicks away and gets ready to be disappointed. Yeah, but yeah, the sexual harassment is. But it's the kind of thing that I'm like, I'm gonna miss it when it's gone. I'll be like, that booker didn't even stare at my ass.
It never goes away.
Am I losing it?
It never goes away.
I'll be an 8-year-old bag lady.
Someone will be trying to fuck you.
Oh, I hope so. Let's hope.
It's just the way men
That's a nice
are.
compliment.
Let's pray.
That's
wonderful.
A nice compliment you just
Was
gave
it a
me.
nice compliment?
Thank you.
Yes.
As an
Men will
8-year-old
always try to fuck you, even at 80. Remember that.
Oh, my dreams.
Did you, were you promiscuous growing up?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I mean, in college, like, I had 3 strong years where I did a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
Where girls are like, what's your number? You know, like, how many... And I'm like... Are you kidding me? Like, my sister, like, brings out a calculator. She's like, I'll handle this one. I'm like, but yeah, it was like I had a boyfriend, and then I had 3 years. I was like, this is probably when I should do this. And the thing is, in college, I was just drinking my own body weight and eating it.
Great.
So I was like another 15 pounds that I am now, running around wearing like animal print and a tube top, being like, all right, boys, let's do this. And
Wow.
I had no idea. I've
So
never...
what was the criteria for, like, getting in your pants back then? Did you need a sense of humor,
It was usually,
maybe some good looks?
Oh, no.
Drugs?
No.
booze?
One time I slept with a guy because he walked up to me in a bar and was like, when did this guy get here? And just pointed down and he had an erection. And I was like, that's hilarious. Let's do this.
When did this guy get
That
me?
worked?
When did it worked.
That is a great line.
We wound up dating. Like, we lived together for a while. It was obviously a horribly abusive relationship in the end. But I miss it.
Wait, is that what he pointed?
He goes, when did this guy get here? Then double pointed down to his penis.
Both index fingers.
And
When did this guy get
I was like,
Brilliant.
can I buy you a drink?
He is brilliant.
That's
Yes.
great.
That's a keeper.
Do you know how inspirational that is to men all over that actually worked once?
No, oh my God, do not try
Don't
this, man.
try it,
Do
no.
not try this.
That
Unless she's a
misstatement.
comic. Unless she's a comic.
Yeah. True. Wow. Damn. Did you
I wasn't
enjoy yourself or just feel guilty?
What, after sleeping with
Yeah,
guys?
like you know.
Oh, yeah. It was because my self-esteem was rock bottom. That's why
Why
I
is
also have
that?
a lower back tattoo. It just happens. It just happens. Like, when you're 18, you know, you're coming from high school where you had a good handle on things, and then you're, like, thrown back in. I went to Towson, which was, at the time, voted the Playboy's hottest. So I was competing against 9,000 other girls, most of them from
Where's
Maryland.
Towson? Oh, it
in
is
Baltimore.
Maryland.
Yeah.
There's a horrible
Yeah.
gig there. Tracy's at the Bowman in Towson, Maryland.
I never
Off
did it.
695.
Really?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Great. Can you get
Was it
Can you get me
racially?
in?
Was it racially diverse?
Yeah, not. I haven't been racially diverse,
No.
but it was. Yeah,
Thank God.
I just don't want my stock to go down.
Yeah. They call that damaged goods.
Is that what they call it? I'm trying
Yeah.
to keep my stock up.
You're not damaged goods, right?
All like
No.
us.
you're
not-
good.
no,
She's
yeah.
still good.
I've never gone to the dark side. I've thought
No.
about it.
You know, it's,
I don't shy away from that porn.
Certain websites I go to that talk about women that have gone in that direction. They call the women coal burners
Wow, I like it.
because it's like putting coal in the coal burning stove. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it. The guys at the cellar, the black guys call me pure uncut cocoa because I'm just scared to do it because, you know, the phrase, like, once you go black, your parents don't talk to you anymore.
Exactly.
It's hard. I don't think it's worth it. It might be. I'll find out. I'll probably find out eventually.
All you have to do is watch a few episodes of First 48 or Forensic Files or stuff like that and just see how those relationships go.
Okay,
It's
sounds
usually the
good.
guy in an interrogation room and the girl in a shallow grave.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Oh, the great shows, believe me.
I've gotten into some of the interracial porn.
Me too.
I never liked it before, but I do like to see a white vagina wrecked.
Why does it
upsets me?
Interracial porn's all right.
No, it upsets me to watch. I can't watch
Really?
it.
Why?
Yeah,
Either way.
I just don't like watching. No, the white guy with the black girl, take it or leave it.
That's
kind
under
of
comedy.
But
Yeah,
like the
you're
black
like,
guy and the
stop
white
wasting
girl,
her time.
I just sit there and think like, oh, what happened?
Really?
Yeah.
You can't get past that?
I'm horribly racist.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, I just can't.
He at least admits it. Most people don't, Amy, so
I
that's
can't
refreshing.
look at that. And if that's what you're into, whatever. Go ahead, have a pisser. But I can't watch it on video without getting like angry.
Yeah, I can see that. Sometimes I'm watching, I'm like, oh my God, like is he giving her sickle cell? I don't know how it works. I'm not a doctor, but it looks like it's an option.
That looks dangerous.
It's really dangerous.
And we got to get into the shoplifting.
Yes?
I was in Atlantic City, and Amy was telling me about her past, and she was a big shoplifter.
Dude, I didn't even
Really?
until you
big
just said that. I didn't even
shoplifter.
know that about you.
Oh yeah.
She
You're
was
a bad girl.
She was- yeah, she-
I'm a
that-
bad seed.
Yeah. Where do we go with this? I mean, where did the shoplift? When did it start?
I started like stealing things. Like when I was the first time I was arrested was in the San Francisco.
The first time. But you didn't hear. The first time.
I thought my record was clean. I did that show Last Comic Standing, and they were like, okay, the lawyers do a background check. So I had a lawyer friend of mine check me out. He's like, no, you're good. But the NBC lawyers were like, okay, let's walk through your past. And I was like, okay, this is embarrassing.
Memory lane.
At first I was just stealing like things. It was really just for the adrenaline. It wasn't like I was stealing like shot glasses or
You don't
T-shirts
need
or
'em,
bathing
yeah.
suits. Yeah, it was just, and then it became, I was kind of like, I had runners. Because you could return things for cash at this place in Baltimore. You could just return things, and they would just, without a receipt, anything.
Wonderful. In
So I did
Baltimore?
it enough.
Great.
I mean, you could go in and be like, this was $1,000, and they give you cash. Like it's Vegas. So then I started having my friends in college. I'd be like, okay, you return this for me, and I'll give you $20. So they would hand me $500, and I'd be like, here's for your troubles. It was
Wow.
bad. Kenny right now is like the cop in him just wants to kill me.
Yeah.
No. Cop in him wants to steal just like that.
Yeah, so I wound up being arrested when I was like 21 or 22.
First time?
No, but this time it was like
That was the big
not
one.
just
Yeah,
disturbing the
she had a
peace.
big one.
It was grand larceny.
Yeah.
And that's an adult
Where did you steal
and
them?
everything.
Just like a lot of stuff from Bloomingdale's.
Okay.
And it was like, but I was with my cousin, and she was like really emotionally disturbed at the time, and she had a shoplifting problem too. So we were in the back, and like this guy comes back, really cocky, like he's wearing my boots, and he's like, "So, why'd you steal from my store?" And I was just trying to make her laugh. I'm like, "Well, Mr. Bloomingdale," and what they do is they lay out everything that you've stolen, so they can like find out how much it is. And I'm like looking over, like, where were you gonna wear that? Just like trashing what each other was taking. So yeah, but I didn't wind up, serving any.
Wait, how did it work? I haven't gotten stopped in so many years. So you're putting all this stuff in a bag?
I would, like just bring it, maybe 2 of it into the dressing room, and then take the tags off, and leave something in there, and
Isn't
then
that so obvious?
walk out with a shopping bag for years and years.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I would
Years.
literally say
Wow.
at least $100,000 worth of stuff.
Wow.
From my beginning to end of shopping.
How did you get stopped? Where were you when the guy stopped you? Walking out the door?
Bloomingdale's, walking out the door. I'd never stolen from there before, but my cousin was like, it's so easy here. And then I found out they are the hardest prosecutors ever. They take that
Way to go, man.
serious. They, they really
Yeah,
run
they
it
don't. They
through
frown
the ringer.
upon it.
It is way frowned upon. Yeah.
So you're walking out the door, and what?
I would stash all of the tags in like a perfume box or somewhere, and then just have a shopping bag that I already had, just more full, and just walking out the door. No sensors on anything.
Right.
And when I got stopped, it was like a bunch of detectives had like kind of been on us. White girls, like these entitled assholes. Like, of course they're following us, and they stopped us outside the door, but they can't touch you, so it was like this awkward shuffle. And I was taught to run. Like we ran from the cops my entire childhood. That's what you did. We like practice hopping fences and stuff. So I was like, but my cousin was with me, and she's a little crazy, so I was like, all right, let's just do what these people want us to do.
But were you scared when they stopped you?
Oh, it sucked.
It does.
But
huh?
it was, I really believe it. It is like, you hear if a guy's innocent, he'll stay up all night in jail, but if he's guilty, he sleeps like a baby because he's caught. It was like that. I was like, all right. It was almost a relief.
You're right.
Like,
they caught me.
maybe
Finally.
I have to stop doing this. It's getting ludicrous.
The detectives come around you. I would figure they would stop you and go, stuff has been stolen. Have you seen any black people?
I know. I just pointed at a brother. I was like,
I think
you're looking for
Thank you,
Raheem.
young ladies. Thank you for your help. Your citizens, you're fine citizens.
Items are missing.
wish.
Have you been injured?
Can I help you with your bags to your car?
Yeah, I think no, people like me shoplift at department stores. It's like, that's more grocery stores.
Yeah, okay.
Like old women, right?
I've just seen surveillance tapes. It always seems to,
Yeah. There's a shade. There's a certain shade,
But in
notice.
Bloomingdale's, I could see.
Yeah.
Nice white girl going around, just stuffing a bag full of clothes.
Right. It must have been
thinking
fun
she's
to
going to
arrest
not going to get caught.
Yeah.
So what happened?
What happened? Did you have to go to court?
Yeah. We but it was funny that like it was right around Thanksgiving. So they didn't have a police car, so we just it was kind of an undercover cop car in the back, and we sat next to his turkey. And he was like playing Pink Floyd, and my cousin's like, I love this song. They were just talking. The cops were pretty cool. Most of them, yeah. The only person that the detective was an asshole.
They wanted to fuck you, by the way.
I hope
That's
so.
Why they were
I was flirting with them. Like I have a total
Get out
cop
of
thing.
this.
I have a total cop thing. I was like, hey, what's up? What are you doing after our arrest? Yeah, but
What is it about cops? Is it the uniform or the power or the whole thing or the gun?
the uniform, the authority, probably the gun too. Kenny, stop smiling like that.
Well.
But
You could play with a cop's nightstick.
okay, that's
Ooh,
great.
very
That's
sexy,
really,
double entendre.
Wow, that was
amazing.
that was
You know, you don't
terrific
necessarily
line. I
have
liked
to
it.
be an officer to be armed.
Yeah, I
this,
do know
just
that.
wanna-
You could just be in the South.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But no, I went out with a cop once, and like I'd only seen him in his uniform, and he came to like we met up, and he wasn't wearing it, and I was like,
Like you.
ugh. It was it was over for me. It was over.
Oh, really? You didn't like it?
Yeah, I was like, oh no, we need the uniform always.
Wait, maybe
You
Kenny's
can
got
you
something.
can call 911 to make a cop come.
I don't know what that.
Oh, he didn't just
what
say
just
that.
happened?
Come on.
Oh man, that is
This is pretty
that's
clever.
a lot.
There's an
That's
instant
a
feedback.
lot.
Anthony, I'm sorry ahead of time, but I got to read this.
yeah.
DJ Damage from Philly makes a pretty good point.
Yeah?
Well, he says, I fucking hate Ant's racist ass. But hold on.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Why is it
a
cool
lot
for
of-
Amy to have shoplifted just for a thrill, but let it be a black kid do it and they're on their way to a life of crime? And then he calls you a fucking asshole.
Those are the rules.
That's a good
Those
question.
are just the rules.
That's a good question.
Also,
I don't think
that's
it's
the way
cool,
it
by the
goes.
way, you guys. I've had an addiction to the
Well,
guy in
I mean,
Philly. It was an addiction.
How come the New York, I believe it's the New York Times, has a diversity program that actually gives bigger bonuses to blacks and other minorities than to white people, and it's part of their actual rules. That's what they do,
I have
just so
an
they
issue
could
with
say
that,
that
too.
they're diverse. That to me is racism. Hey, you
people
went
losing
through
on
the
you.
system. She went through the system. She got caught, and she went through the system.
And she's also telling the story in hindsight. It's not like she's just getting caught now. What's going to happen? You know that it's years
Right.
ago, and she's a successful comic, and she's not.
She
a
only
thief.
got caught like a
And I
year ago.
stopped
She's a
stealing.
young girl.
And I said I was a racist. So what do you want from me?
Hey.
You're only going to get racist, horribly biased opinions from me.
And
so
and
shut up.
Amy's a piece of ass, too. So that
Right.
changes everything.
Why are you going to...
Am I blushing?
And she hasn't been fouled.
Is it wet in here, or is it me?
It's funny. Anthony thinks she's been fouled. She's been arrested. Fucking.
I'm like, what's up with
She
these
banged the
pussies?
Cuban.
No, that's just a joke, Kenny.
Kenny.
You
Kenny,
said
that's
it.
just a joke. You said it.
You said it.
She's a
Yes, her
fall down
joke.
drunk and a thief, but she's fine because she hasn't slept with a black guy.
I know.
You're an
They're
odd
like, she's
guy,
the
Anthony.
classiest girl in town.
It really shows you where I draw my line. With
She's a
girls.
keeper, isn't she?
It is.
Classy
that is
broad.
nice.
She used her vagina to steal socks, but that's
Oh man, I am a drug mule, but
Because they were
untouched.
white socks, I don't care.
yeah. Those dress socks are awful. They leave marks, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god,
Wow.
so much.
You grew up in a tough neighborhood? Where does all this come from?
Oh no,
Upper middle class?
My family was really rich. like we lived in Manhattan. I was born here, and then my dad lost everything, and we went like from crazy rich to like poor.
Oh shit!
And you know what? I didn't even
Going
realize
that way
it.
Sucks.
Oh, but I didn't even feel it. Like the only way I could tell was by the quality of my birthday party. So like one year we had a farm party, which like we had animals there. Which if you're from Iowa, like is a Tuesday. But like if you're a New York kid and you have like a pony and a sheep,
that's
like
huge.
Things are going really right or wrong.
Yeah.
But and then the next year, remember the song "Dancing on the Ceiling"?
Yeah.
Okay, that was the theme of my party, and my parents put a light fixture in the middle of the floor, and it was like bring your own pizza, and we just like walked around the room. I was like, Dad, are you having hard times?
Sucks.
It was awful.
How do you lose his money? I got a call from my publicist. 'Cause I guess I don't realize I'm on the air at fucking 5 to 10. So sorry. Why would they realize that?
Yeah.
So what was the? How'd you lose money?
Oh, he went bankrupt. Like he was in business with my uncle, and just they had a baby furniture company called Lewis of London. They were the only people importing it.
Then that morning after pill came out,
and that was it. Yeah, but then a lot of other people started doing it, so they lost everything.
oh no! So
Yeah.
he was like broke for real.
He was broke for real.
You ever
And,
come
like,
back from it?
No.
Oh.
I'll be like, do you know who my father is? He's on disability on Long Island. No, shit hit the fan and never stopped hitting it. He got MS. But he's got a great sense of humor.
That's what counts. That's the most
what a
important
team player,
part.
right?
Not the giant amount of money that you lose.
No, or his legs.
Yeah.
You know, him
Oh,
shitting
my
himself. No, thanks. God really
Jesus.
smiled on him. He's hilarious though.
God, he lost millions of dollars.
Yeah.
It's amazing how people could do that and then recover emotionally. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
they don't.
No, he didn't. But he just stopped drinking. Like my dad would call. He was an alcoholic. He
Why?
would call me and apologize for missing volleyball games that he had been at. You know, like that kind of a. I'm like, you made signs with my name on it. He's like, that's why I have those. But he stopped drinking, so now he remembers everything, and it's uncomfortable. He'll be like, how was that show with Norton the other night? And I'm like, you remember something I told you? This is weird. So
if everything's going bad, that's when you start drinking.
I know. I don't understand it.
He's doing it backwards.
I wish I would start again.
Your parents are married, right?
No.
Well, I said I don't know very little
yeah.
about Amy's real life.
You don't talk to her. You're on the road.
She's a
with
good
her.
friend of mine.
What's the matter
Amy,
with you?
I have a lot
real
of fun on
good
the
friend.
road.
You don't even know if her parents are
We
married.
talk mostly comedy and stuff and bullshit and
Yeah.
relationships. I don't know much
fucking-
about her.
Yeah, because that's like a small talk question, you know. Like I feel like we would never be like, so tell me about your
Yeah, your
parents.
dad is,
the last thing you want to talk about. Yeah, no, they're both they've both been married 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, to other people.
You
My
got
mom's single
stepkids?
again.
Oh.
That's the thing. Like we would get new siblings every couple of years.
Oh, wow.
And they'd be like, "We're gonna be sisters," and I'm like, "For a little bit." We're not gonna invest in this. And me and my sister are like, but we really just with this new marriage. My dad just got remarried. I now have a 7-year-old Vietnamese sister.
That's wonderful.
With
Oh boy.
we play hide and go seek, and I'm like, oh, there's Charlie all over the place. She is a cute little.
That must have been great.
No,
when
that's
little
her name. That's her name.
Siblings would come in and they're like replacements that would come in from the nom.
Yeah, I'm
You're
like-
you don't want to get to know them.
No.
Nah, you're gonna be gone.
Yeah, I'm like, I really don't have any time for this, and it's only
Showing
gonna
you
be for a
pictures
little.
of their best gal. We're gonna get married when I get back in Aria.
Right, yeah, great. Can't
Step
wait.
on that mine and shut up.
Totally. Yeah.
Damn.
Very temporary
Wow,
siblings.
What an odd kind of upbringing there.
Yeah, it makes my views on relationship a little skewed, I guess.
Yeah.
I understand her so much more now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You're learning
You know,
right
yeah,
now, right, Jimmy?
Amy seems like she's really nice, but she's a psychopath. Like she'd be very scared today because she's unpredictable.
Yeah.
Unpredictable.
Oh,
yeah.
what a
Amy thinks like
nightmare.
she has what's attributed to guy mentality, like that type of aggression and fucking annoyance and
Yeah.
fed up withness.
Did you ever
Yeah.
fuck with old boyfriends?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
some real shitty stuff?
Oh, yeah. I'm like a girl in the worst way. Like, it's not enough for me to, like, hurt you. Like, it's like how I deal with the heckler. Like, I don't want you to just be embarrassed. I want to ruin your life. You know, like, I want you to really feel this.
Oh, wow.
It's true. Women we are sick, abusive people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Giving them a few of them the old fist when they leave, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Twist it.
Just try. Yeah. But I've learned my lesson from that. You know, you go through those relationships. I'm not like that now. Like I realize that you can't take back something you said.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, once that's out there in the ether. So I'm way more careful about saying abusive shit to whoever I'm dating.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
you can't take it away. You're right. You can't take it back.
It's always going to be, how could you say that about my dad?
Yeah. That's nothing. How could you have said that about my cock? That's all I care about.
Right. How am I supposed to be able to get it up now?
I told you I was just tired. It was cold in here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's humiliating.
Should we take a break?
Sure.
All right, more with Amy Schumer.
Yes,
what are we promoting, Amy? We got the Comedy Central special. You already taped that, but it's airing April 2nd.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And Skyline, what's the next gig? I'm trying to figure that. Oh, you're going to be on Red Eye?
Yeah, I'm doing Red Eye.
That's down the road a little bit, too.
Yeah, but I'll be on the Bonnie, I can't even say this on this show. I'm
What?
doing the Bonnie Hunt show.
What is the Bonnie Hunt show? I've heard of it.
It's like a daytime talk show. Yeah, so I'm doing some stand-up on there on Monday. Oh, you should see Opie's face. He's like trying to like become a pug right now.
Oh, really?
Because I like you. I'll shut my fucking mouth.
No, but mostly the...
No, guys should watch that show because her name rhymes with cunt.
Okay.
All right.
That's
See,
really...
we don't want to blow up her spot before she does the show, Kenny.
What are you doing,
That's Kenny. Amy Schumer has
Kenny.
nothing to do with that
I
horrendous
do not
lie.
support any of Kenny's
Nope.
comments.
I got a text from Dr. Steve, who's our resident Dr. Nicopolis.
Okay.
Just think Elvis.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Amy Schumer is great. She was a bright star on adult season of Last Comic Standing. Glad you're working together. So you have a
thank you,
fan,
Doctor.
a mustachioed,
Wait, who was?
creepy doctor.
That was the only year I didn't watch.
Oh, really?
Who won?
John Reap.
Wow, no clue.
Well, fuck him.
How many years ago was that? 2 years ago?
2, 3.
Holy shit!
I didn't know Amy from that either because I don't watch
Thank
TV,
God.
but I know I started seeing her at the Cellar, and all the comics liked her. Like,
Yeah.
which usually look the new comic, but everybody's like, "Oh, she's funny." Have you seen her? And very funny.
First time I saw Amy, I got mad at myself because I'm like, I'm supposed to fucking hate female comics.
Oh,
no,
man, that's
but
so
you did it
cool.
differently because they all do the same shit, talking about their periods and their overbearing mothers, and they have the same material.
Talking about how delicious they are. That's one thing.
They go for the
I'm not the
same
one that's,
fucking material.
I don't
Doesn't
shy
matter.
away. Don't shy away from crime scene sex.
I wish I was as
We're
alpha
the
male as
gentleman.
you.
We're
Where'd
the
that come
gentleman.
I don't care. I don't. Well, saying
happened?
periods and
Oh,
stuff.
periods.
I was just like, I always feel like
you
I
like-
gotta throw
Well,
that
ask
in
her.
just
You
to
like
let
period
people
sex?
know.
I can't do it.
It's
You, Amy?
What? I don't mind it.
Jimmy's
Oh,
so
really?
dead set against it.
I'm
I
out.
mean, if it's
Out.
that day, like, come on. Like, if it's, it looks like a crime scene, I'm not down, but I'm a total whore. Like, I want to have sex a lot, so.
No, it doesn't matter. I've had the maids like literally scream when I've heard them from upstairs in the bedroom
Seeing
when
the
they're changing the sheets. It's like,
Ay, Dios mío!
they're calling
Yeah.
911.
Yeah,
just leave the sheets for someone else.
like
Fuck them, they're maids.
It's like
That is
Jack
so
Waltz's house.
funny. Oh, God.
Holy
Why wouldn't I leave them for the fucking
Oh,
maids?
my-
Patrick
Absolutely.
Bateman.
Them.
Oh, man.
You just leave bloody
Don't
sheets
just
for the
stare at it,
maids?
eat it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes I'll play that game once a month, Oops, I must have just gotten it.
Yeah.
Sorry, lo
That's when
siento.
you also know, no problems, no morning after pill.
I'm
Yeah.
not judging
Shit's
you.
on its way out the door.
You look like you're judging him.
No, I've had hotel mates have to clean shit off towels. So we all have our own cross to bear.
How sexy. This is getting romantic in here.
So I don't judge period
We're
We're
sex.
finally getting comfortable is what it is.
I just can't.
We're
can't,
intimidated by the female.
I can't do
right.
it.
Yes.
I've never been able to do
Kenny,
it.
you got anything before we go to break?
Surprised at you.
Just come to my show next week, Wednesday, the 24th.
We're doing a benefit at the Stress Factory for
okay.
Kenny's son's
Yeah,
high
you're
school.
more than welcome to perform for free.
Oh, I'm really busy.
All right.
No, that's awesome.
I'm really busy.
Are you taking a limo? I'll get wasted.
No, you can hitch a ride with Jimbo.
All right. Let's do it. I'll come.
All right.
Is this the most awkward?
Horrendous.
Yeah, it really
I'm
is.
sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, you're
It's so rough.
It's half my fault.
Having a conversation with
Just-
Kenny is
really-
really difficult.
I usually pretend like I'm asleep. I just pretend like I fell asleep.
But right now, just try to have a conversation with Kenny, and we'll just
Okay.
listen in. Let's see how this would go.
Okay. Hey, Kenny.
Are you just talking to me because you didn't get much attention when you were a child because you had braces?
Okay, this is when Kenny works in parts of my act, and it makes me not only hate him, but hate myself. I have a part of my act. I say I got no attention from guys till I got the braces off of my legs. But Kenny just finds a way to ruin any jokes I've ever written.
He does it to everyone.
It is so offensive.
I'm magical.
You ruined St. Patrick's Day.
Kenny, what the fuck?
What a horrible person.
Try to have a conversation. I don't think Kenny can have just a regular conversation.
No,
I
he
try
can't.
every morning.
It's impossible.
Today we just didn't talk because I'm like, I can't try
You
today.
can't.
No.
Today I just decide not
I
to
especially can't talk to girls. I can't be flirtatious.
You don't have to be. She's your friend.
Kenny, you flirt with guys.
Yeah.
try. Well, yeah.
I've seen you say it's like flirt with Lenny Marcus.
Just because you're talking to a female doesn't mean you're being flirtatious, though. Just have a conversation
Yeah, but it's
with her.
not the right thing.
You can't even look her in the eye.
I'm a one-man
He's
woman.
staring at my boobs.
What?
He is. He's
You're
like
a
always.
one-man woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've seen her in a bikini.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
Oh, out by the pool, right?
Yeah, in Florida.
Yeah.
I saw Kenny in a bikini.
Yeah. A little ball bag. Does
yeah.
Kenny wear a little banana hammock?
He does.
Speedo.
He does.
It has an insect on it, and it says, "You bug me." My friend Dean's father had underwear like that.
Oh God, that
You
is
bug me.
awful.
You know.
Yeah. how do you
Dean told me. It's the greatest thing. Then Dean found his father dead. Then Dean died of AIDS. But you know, I mean, back in happier times, we would share those laughs. Oh
Slow
yeah.
on the- You have
I was
to.
just very
No
shocking.
option.
I didn't know what to do there, Amy.
Wow.
So glad you gave me the cue to do
You
it.
bug me.
Terrible.
Wow.
Don't they call AIDS a bug?
Yeah, isn't
Yeah,
that
That's
ironic?
great. Everything came
A
around.
little ironic.
The irony's so thick you can cut it with a knife. Remember, what's the fucking Malkovich movie?
I don't have HIV. I'm positive.
Oh no.
Why does
No.
Why does he do this?
Someone conceived with him.
I know. That must have been an awkward
is
scene.
I just
terrible.
like how happy he gets, though.
Oh, he's ecstatic.
All right, Jimmy's taking a phone call. We should take a break. So, Amy's got a lot going on. Amy, you got a Twitter or something?
Yeah, it's just Amy
Schumer.
Schumer. AMYSCHUMER. And Facebook and stuff.
Wait, what did you say? SCH?
UMER.
Yeah, that's how she spells her last name. Amy
Yeah.
the regular way. AMY. Okay. Amy is anti-hole. What the fuck is this?
Anti-hole.
Anti-hole. Instead of being a hole.
What is
The
it?
opposite of what you would call a normal radio
Okay, I'm
hole.
sorry. You're right,
Because she
Jerry.
talks like a guy.
Yeah, I apologize.
Oh, I was like, my holes are fine. What
Yeah.
is-
Yeah. We call any female in radio, the ones that go like, "Oh, guys, now be nice."
Boys, women love shopping. Who's with me, ladies?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
That's called the hole.
The hole.
Yeah,
Got
because
it.
they're just a fucking
Just a hole.
sitting there
I can understand.
in the chair, ruining a guy's good time.
I understand that.
Yeah. But you were dubbed the anti-hole, so congrats.
I can't thank you enough. People always ask to describe my comedy, and now I have something
The
to say.
anti-hole.
I'm
Anti-hole.
known as the anti-hole.
She kills in front of those crowds, man. They're not easy crowds. If you've never seen guys bomb in front of them, oof,
I've heard stories about it.
they can get ugly.
Legendary.
But
Yeah,
they love
legendary.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking funny.
Because they
man.
want to fuck you.
Great.
Just
No, but you know what? Those crowds, they don't care.
I'm teasing, of course.
I mean, I hope they do.
It doesn't hurt that
But-
she's great to look at, but her material is like, what the fuck?
Be-
Because you don't expect the material coming from someone that looks like you.
Being
That's why
attractive-
it works. I mean, the material is strong too, but
Thank
also
you.
that doesn't hurt.
Being attractive can hurt almost because then
How do you know? Oh, was I waiting for you to spit that one out?
God.
I heard you say it and then get interrupted.
That
and I'm
was
like,
so fast.
He's going to say it again.
Oh, no, you were waiting.
'cause I'm good looking. Like if I was really like got offended, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Because the guys would sometimes will have a resentment. Like sometimes you see a pretty girl, or like you have a resentment. So it's like you fucking like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but I also think I'm not like a gorgeous girl. I say it. I'm like, I know
without
it.
a doubt.
Like you would bang me, but you wouldn't like blog about it. Like, you know, no one's like twittering. You won't believe who I'm inside, but like I do. I make quota. Like I'm not a supermodel, but I do okay. You know, I pull my weight.
Very good, like Girl Next Door-ish. But not in a bad way.
Thank you.
You know, because Girl Next Door, sometimes they're
Sometimes
retarded.
you still bang them, but
retards
they're drooling the whole
horrible
time.
people, and I did live in Central Islip once, so I had a few of them.
That's like Appalachia. Central Islip is
Woo.
there's some mutants out
she's
there.
like she's like the
Yeah.
girl next door if half your shit is missing.
It's my pickup line. I'm like, do you have HPV? Do you want it?
So what, you were waiting for me to spit that line out again?
Oh, yeah.
That is a sitting duck.
It was like a sniper that saw the bushes rattle and just waiting. He'll poke out.
Oh, you just kiss your knuckles and wait for that fucking fat face to come back in the doorway.
You know, you're getting a compliment. A guy, Shane, goes, please, God, go to break. I've been holding a piss so long because she's fucking hilarious.
Oh,
right
shit,
on.
thank
More
you.
with Amy Schumer in a minute.
Ruining
Stay
the
there.
kidneys for you.
Jesus. I think Amy Schumer and Anthony are bonding a little bit
Well, finally somebody
over their
drinks.
racism and their alcoholism.
God damn.
Yeah, this music makes me want to tie one on.
Someone that drinks. It's great. Isn't drinking just fun?
It's good. Day drinking is fun.
Oh, you know what? With my job, it's fucked up because I get home and it's like almost noon. But I've been up so long. For the normal person, it would be like the afternoon where you get that
It's
little
your happy hour.
after work cocktail. But for me, it's 11 in
It's
the morning.
like you should be at the OTB if you're drinking.
Yeah,
And yeah.
And I've woken up on the couch at 7 at night, going, "Wow, I drank. I'm hungover." And it's 7 o'clock at night. But then you get a full night's sleep. You wake up and you come to work
Like it
and you're
never
fine.
happened. Look at that.
It's fantastic. Yes, exactly.
Lucky you.
Finally.
Amy had a funny line in the fucking green room with Iraq, which they relayed to us. When Iraq walked over and they said, what was the line?
He was like, his
grandfather came up?
Yeah, and I said, oh, I'm so sorry about your shoes.
They are awful.
They're very shiny.
We're trying to get the hip hop guys to give Iraq Shoes a review. We'll see what happens.
We got people
yeah.
over at Shade.
Yeah, I know. We're trying. Amy Schumer.
Is that really the name of it?
It's like Eminem's.
Isn't that hysterical? It really
Yeah.
is.
Shade 45.
They're bringing it on themselves.
I don't know why.
Wow. Oh, God. Amy was talking about how she doesn't relate to regular people, and
Yeah.
she's in a weird place being a comic, a female comic especially, and her friends are getting married and having kids, and you don't know
Yeah.
where you fit, right?
It's awkward. It's really like here's the most awkward thing I encounter. Try going to the first birthday party of a little girl when you told her mom to get rid of her. That is awkward. Because, like, the kid can tell. You know, I give the gift. I'm like, here's Tickle Me Elmo. She's like, fuck you. I'm like, I stand by my decision. She's not aging well. But yeah.
She's not aging
She's
well.
not. I can see it already.
And the mother's got to look at you and just know, you wanted me. Look at my little precious thing. You wanted me to get rid of this.
I'm like, you almost like sold her out so we could go to Cancun. Like, let's be honest about this.
Like, this is not, you're not my friend
And,
anymore.
that's
No.
based on, like, true stories. Like, she
Totally.
had to deal with that.
Yeah.
I know these things, and my family can say whatever the fuck they want, but my brother and sister, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, however old the kids are that like I'm supposed to know, they have kids now, and a little late in life for them to be having children.
All right, slow down.
No. Older than,
I'm just fucking
older
you.
than Opie. But
I fully realize
But they
what I'm doing.
they just completely change. Like, my sister, fucking one of the best partiers ever for years. It was just, if Dawn was at a party, we're hanging out, drinking, everything's fucking cool. And now it's just constantly fucking the baby, this, baby, that,
Right.
the baby. How about
it's
you
so
fucking pick up your
frustrating.
wine and get hammered, and we make some jokes about ethnics.
Yeah, like I now understand. Let's start the racial slurs coming.
Yes.
No, I understand now that happens. It's so, but I just hate when my friends will act like they weren't whores, like, or that it couldn't happen to them again. Like, they act so high and mighty now, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I've helped you clean dry cum out of your hair. Like, why are you acting like Mother Teresa because you got knocked up? Like, you are still an alcoholic.
I'm a mom now.
Right, I'm a mother. I'm like, you are a cum dumpster.
God.
That's
Let's just be
fantastic.
truthful about it.
I know.
Right on.
It's like, that's why, and what we were saying, it's so hard to just relate. You have such a small circle of friends that can understand shit you're just talking about,
Yeah.
and being able to still be an immature piece of shit.
And I think it's really harder for me because like guys are supposed to be douchebags, you know,
Right, yeah.
in those environments. You guys don't have to ask about each other's families, but I'm wired like that.
Oh, you have
So at
to.
a baby shower, at whatever, I'm just like in the corner, like trying not to have them throw me out.
They'll
you
be
know?
offended if you don't go up and ask. She didn't even ask how, my grandmother
You
was.
didn't
or
ask what Jennifer was for Halloween. I'm like, she's 9 months old. I don't want to see her dressed like a bee. I don't care. I don't care.
She should be an anchor at the bottom of the ocean.
Right. If it were up to me, Jennifer wouldn't be here.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to just you do find that your circle of friends turns into who you're hanging out with the most, who you're working with. You don't really go out, and then you go out and meet strangers, and they're just
I would rather hang out with a total stranger I met at like a blackjack table who doesn't know what I do.
Right.
You know, have those short-term fun relationships.
Yeah.
But
you gamble too?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Holy shit!
That's why we didn't see each
The hell
other at the
happened?
Borgata. We were both gambling.
Yeah.
Did you know I was there?
I was at a blackjack table with her, and she lost her money real fast.
Wow, we
Oh, I
took
put
a
like
couple of-
$20 down. No, I usually I
You do
win.
all right, usually?
I play for hours and hours usually.
You're just fooling around.
We could destroy each other in like no time.
I know.
Between the drinking and
We would be
fucking
acid for each
gambling.
other.
And give her some
Just
money
the
to play with.
Codependent assholes we could
horrible.
be.
And with
wonderful.
that, hold on, I got Casey from Virginia Beach goes, I have a girl crush on Amy, she's the best. But then it goes into this. Josh in Philly. Holy shit, Anthony is smitten. I haven't heard him like this since Shawnee Smith was in studio.
Shut up.
And then Scott from Quakertown writes, Anthony's starting to slip a little into his love voice. There's something going on in there.
nice.
Is that my love voice?
Yes.
No, but
Noticing
he got
that you're slipping
Yes.
into your love
I'm
voice.
noticing what you're getting excited by. It's like, you gamble and have a record?
I
All
know.
right.
It's like, yeah, she
That's the
steals.
love voice.
I'm going to bring
She
you home.
drinks, gamble. This is great. I could feel better about myself
Right.
if someone else is just as fucked up as me.
We don't have to judge each other.
Yeah,
We'll just be
get
judging
drunk.
ourselves.
It's kind of weird to watch Anthony gamble, though. He does some strange things.
He's a fucking
I know. I heard you
complete
have a
addict.
pillow.
He has a pillow.
Hey,
he
I
yells
needed a
into
pillow
and
to
bites.
punch and yell into.
But
when-
hey, that could be a woman or a black person.
Well,
so
that's true.
good that you have that pillow.
It is, something. She's right.
Let's look at the positive.
I think everything she says is going to be
And
right.
it's the dealer's,
This is like our
dealer's
first date.
fault. Oh yeah, dealer's showing a 4. I wonder what's under there. Oh, a 7. Thank you for the 10. That's
Oh,
great.
great.
Thank you, dealer. Oh, there's my 4. 14, 24. Thanks. Thank
They're
you.
Pieces of shit. I just was in Vegas at Imperial Palace. Have you ever been there? They have a
I've
dealer
been that one.
tainers. So
No.
it's their dealers are dressed as terrible celebrity impersonators.
Whose idea was this? That you're not angry enough that you're losing.
That's it. Then you're losing to Rihanna. You're like, I'm going to punch you again, sweetheart. You've got it coming. It's horrible.
How great is that?
That's horrible.
It is a depressing environment.
That's why when I see that Pesci scene from Casino where he's just throwing his cards at the dealer, oh, look at
I
this
can
one.
relate, yeah.
And when the card just sticks on the guy's button, that old guy is just sitting there. Fantastic.
Look at this fucking butte.
Look at this beaut, yeah.
Yimmy's Wizardry writes, coming soon, Schumia.
Shut up. You guys are ass. The second, anytime a girl comes in here and I just take interest in what she's saying or anything, I'm all of a sudden smitten.
Oh, really?
There have been some fucking cunts in here I haven't paid attention to.
Attaboy.
Just saying.
I know.
Thank you.
Do you shoot guns, Amy?
I like Big Buck Hunter. I've only shot a gun once, but I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys gun
guns
people?
rhyme with fun.
Well,
Oh, look at that. I never
That's why
realized
they're
that.
they're a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah. And they keep, the bad element away.
That's right. What does trigger rhyme with?
Oh, man.
Oh, gee.
Tigger.
Yes.
all right, let's
From
go to
Winnie the
Trucker.
Pooh.
Let me go to Trucker Dan. Trucker Dan.
Good morning, boys.
Hey,
Happy birthday, Jay.
thank you, mister.
Anthony, it's obvious to me you have met your soulmate. If you don't ask her to marry you today, you're an asshole.
That's it, huh?
I don't think Amy wants to get married ever, do you?
And I just was like,
No? I
think so.
I was like, and this morning I woke up, I'm like, I'm a little late. I'm not even going to shave or do anything. I have that convict hair too today. Like it's so greasy under my hat that you pull it back and it just looks like a convict.
It's like a
every-
hot mugshot.
Yeah, yeah.
And
every convict.
And Anthony has a huge hog.
Really?
Just want to throw
Stop
that
it.
on the table.
He
Oh,
does.
I mean,
Amy.
size doesn't matter. Wait, let's get out of here.
Don't.
I don't care about things like. No, people always think I'm shallow, but I'm not. Like, I don't need a guy to be good looking if they're rich.
All right.
That's Anthony is all cock and cash.
God, is today Christmas? I mean, I'm
Sign over my
He's
house.
embarrassed by his
Cock and
largeness.
cash.
Amy. He's very,
No,
he's very
I
shy.
Well, I hope you get over
please.
that.
There's a bit of shame that
that's
goes with having a huge hog.
No,
Yeah.
like Anthony has.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's
He was
shameful.
teased as a boy.
He's shameful.
They would poke it with sticks. Call him Loch Ness Monster Anthony.
And he didn't understand at the time that would be a good thing.
Yeah.
No.
He didn't understand that his underpants monster was going to one day get him a lot of girls.
Rumor and
Oh, my God.
innuendo.
Really?
He's not even sitting on a chair. That's amazing.
All I know is
Aye.
this goes way back, but Anthony showed his dick to a bunch of girls, and all I heard from the back of the van was, "Wow!" That's the short version of the story, but that was I heard it, and then they came looking for me, and I'm like, get the fuck out. No, I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready down there
There was
for
a
a while.
bachelorette party that had just come out, and we were doing some other club that was close, and we walked by, and these Boston girls are just going, "Show us your cock! Show us your fucking cock!"
Flawless accent.
Yeah, and I was, fucking hammered, so I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, a trade, we'll barter in the parking lot. I go, I'll show you if you show me. Real mature.
Yeah.
And
Good deal.
so
Well,
I showed, but I worked it out where I was
We
at
didn't have time to
optimum,
work it. We
optimum
didn't have time to work-
plumpness without looking like you're trying.
Okay.
Which is the
That's
best
important.
state to
That's
be
the
at.
key, yeah.
It looks like you're just, hey, okay, I'll just,
You're
flop
catching me
out
on an
here.
off day, but boom.
But meanwhile, you're like one heartbeat pulse away from a twitch,
From a full
which is a
stock?
dead giveaway.
Oh,
You don't want a twitch happening. You just want that plumpness.
You want
So
it to feel
that's
like you're
what happened.
hoisting it out.
Right, hoisting it out.
the best part of the
Like
story,
anchor rope.
best part of the story, the girl that was getting married now had to show us, and I remember she pulled. How did it work? She pulled something up.
Her dress up and a big bunt fell
and
down.
her bunt fell down, and we never saw what
I was
she
like,
had.
I didn't
What's
care.
a bunt?
It's
It's belly.
Belly
cunt.
cunt.
belly
Pussy
and then
stuff.
yeah.
Thank you. The Interpreter, starring O&A.
But the girl around the passenger side of the van was
was pretty-
okay.
she was
So
all right.
I got a consolation prize.
Yeah,
Looking at that.
yeah.
But that was way back in like 1990. What?
When you were still married.
Yeah. Well, fuck that. I should have done more. I should have gone into the back of that van and would you?
What are they trying to drag us in?
that.
I think they were trying.
They were trying to
They were
drag
trying
us
to drag
in.
us into the woods. I
Woods or
remember.
something.
Wow.
What a waste.
What
a
And
waste.
once again, me and it. No.
Again, no,
no,
I'm married.
no.
I'm married.
No.
I'm going to be Mr.
No, no.
Faithful, and
What
that way,
gentleman.
fucking
No,
10 years
no.
from now, I can
Right.
pay millions of dollars.
We were stupid, Amy.
Hey, I like all your baggage.
Yeah, I got a lot of that. It's great. It's great. Yeah. Look at all these people
Oh,
now.
people
Would
want to know
shut
who you
up?
voted for.
In what?
The election.
Like, meaning Obama or McCain? Obama.
Oh.
It's perfect. You need a little. No, you need a little give and take.
diversity
You know,
there.
why
You need
would-
a little political
And
discourse.
don't you want to get out of here? You gotta.
I do have to
Yeah.
meet
Oh, wow.
the parade.
Yeah.
Wow, things just got
Well,
really, it got
what?
chilly in here. It just
What?
got chilly in here.
Kenny, get her out of here.
Why is Kenny holding a lasso? This is, I feel uncomfortable.
Wow, did you just woof? Are you all right
You
with
know,
that one,
the
Ed?
guy-
Are you all right with that one, Ed?
The guy has some valid points in
Yeah, does he?
what he does. I think wanting to have universal health care is a noble idea. I just
Really?
I can't.
I
can't
just
even
did that
face
because
it
I'm trying to
anymore.
do a crossover tour. I'm trying to work the urban markets more.
Yeah,
so
that's
they can
what you gotta
smell.
do.
They can smell it coming.
You'll get like woo.
Yeah,
If
like
you
a
say
holler.
Obama, yeah.
We got some
Yeah, that'll be
questions
good.
coming in for Amy, which these are good questions. Jeff in Rochester. Jeff.
Yeah, good morning. I was just wondering, Amy, you have any problem with a teenager in the closet?
Can you explain?
Well, I don't think she was a teenager.
Oh my God! What?
Well, you
No.
know,
No, but she's going to be.
You asshole.
There might have been an incident, Amy.
I was dating the traffic girl from Channel 11 News, and
Tell me less.
And she, yeah, exactly.
No, what happened?
Something happened. We were at a party, and it was at my house, and she left all upset, and then came back, and there was. She came into the bedroom, and I was like, what do you want? And she accused me of certain things, and then went through the closets and opened one of the doors, and a girl was in the closet.
Was she alive? What's the issue?
Yeah, I know. Thank you. What is the issue? See?
To keep it in traffic terminology, there was a little congestion in the closet.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
it happens. You know.
It happens. I mean...
who hasn't had that happen?
I know.
Sorry. You're supposed to remember where you put all of them. Like, why are we judging each other?
It's a big house, too.
There you go.
I don't know where they're stashed away sometimes. The closet seemed like a good idea.
It's perfect.
The worst part of that whole thing was there are two walk-in closets on either side of the hallway. She opened up the other one first and looked in and then shut it and didn't go for the other one right away. And I went,
you're like,
I'm
free.
God.
Right.
What a dummy. She didn't even, oh my God, she's going for the door. And then I'm thinking, like, is she going to hide? Is she going to do it? No, she just stood there and flipped to the bird, I think. Did you flip her the bird? I think you flipped her the bird, didn't you? Yeah.
Hey.
I think so. I'm just talking to the actual.
Oh yeah, I was like, is he asking me a question? I wasn't there.
I got breaking news.
I threw a gang sign at her, I think.
A little breaking news.
Yeah.
They're doing Caligula on Broadway. Do you know this yet, Jimmy?
Wow.
Do you know?
I want to play the ring.
Where are the auditions?
Yes, I'd like my asshole to go out and read for the part of the lard recipient.
Caligula.
Who's starring in it? I'm going to guess Ewan. What's his name? Ethan Hawke?
Oh, all right. Okay. It's one of our bits we're doing tomorrow, but they're writing about it somewhere? Oh, okay. Now it makes more sense. For the radio performance, the part of Caligula will be played by Opie and Anthony's regular comedian, Rich Voss. We're doing that tomorrow, right? With Justine Jolie?
Oh, right.
When I was reading this, I was thinking that fucking Voss got a part on Broadway playing Caligula. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
The apocalypse.
But they're actually,
yeah, you can't even say that.
But they're actually picking up on a bit we might do tomorrow, and they're writing about it.
Yeah,
Broadway World or something. So, all right, I'm sorry, but Rich will be in here acting with Justine Jolie tomorrow.
Good,
and he'll play Caligula. So, good way to get the plug out, I guess.
Here we go. Watch this.
What happened?
I gotta get the fuck out of here. This goddamn parade. I'm gonna have to get across fucking.
Oh, that's right.
It's like Escape from New York.
Was it the Obama thing?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry. I mean, like, I'm still young and can be influenced. People change parties all the time, Anthony.
Great, man. No, absolutely.
You know what? Rich Voss gave me some really good advice before I did Last Comic.
Yeah?
I said, can you tell me what I'm about to go out to LA? He said, don't use a lot of teeth. I said, thanks, Rich.
He didn't mean, he just means that he has to in everything he does.
You know how
the guy's all teeth.
We killed Rich Voss when he was on Last Comic Standing, and they always had him ironing. Oh, we'd never let that go.
It's brutal.
Every time they did those cutaways, he's ironing. And you're leaving.
I know. I gotta go.
They're gonna get mad.
It sucks.
They don't like when we leave right at 10:30.
It's 10:34.
They're gonna get mad.
I'm already barely gonna make it.
I have to leave too.
I'm plowing through those people. Plowing through the drunks if they don't get out of my way on 5th.
But we're having fun.
Part of the parade.
But
it'll be wonderful.
Jimmy, where are you going?
I got to get my truck picked up. At my something wrong with my backup camera, so they're picking my truck up to take it for service.
I don't have anything to do.
I guess we end the show then. We were all just having fun, and it was the Obama thing, Hyatt.
Wow.
I don't know.
Do you like?
Oh my God. Somebody's strapped. I mean, Jimmy's wearing a strap on.
Do you like
not above that?
Do you like Amy, Ann, or
what? I think she's very cute. She's very fun. And very funny.
You do know how to do radio, right?
I'm out the fucking door.
He's like,
Sally.
peace out.
I am so
Happy St.
out this
Patrick's
fucking
Day.
door. I'm going home and grabbing a beer.
Should we have her
and a
back
nap.
or what?
It's St.
Let's
Patty's
vote
Day.
now. We usually vote
invite her
after you
back.
guys leave, but we'll vote in
Absolutely.
front of you.
Invite her back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Book her.
Oh, come on. Give me a chance.
Book her. Book her for something.
Mars, did
Jimmy,
you like her?
Jimmy, help
Thumbs
me out
up
with
from
this.
Mars?
Thanks, Mark.
Do something.
Yeah, I've already been putting the word in for you.
help me out with this.
Help me out, Henry. I'm
Thank
trying to
you.
bang this comic.
She's better than a help me out. You do your own work.
I know, but I got to get across the parade.
He means that he's got to go, so I'll just talk him up when he goes.
I'm trying to play aloof. Would you shut up?
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. So,
I thought he liked me, but he left his own show before it was over.
Really? He knows how to make a girl feel special, doesn't he? All right, hey, go. All
right.
All right, well,
All right, buddy.
I guess we'll just wrap up then.
Yes.
Fuck it.
Thank you.
come on, man.
Kenny,
Easy.
Jimmy, you promoting anything?
Just Rochester, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of April. I know tickets are selling very well at the Comedy Club.
Are you taking that Friday off?
I don't know. I think so, because I'm doing a Thursday show. One Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday.
Wait, you're doing Thursday shows?
One Thursday, 2, yeah.
Is Amy going to Rochester?
No, it's a
No.
Comedy Club gig.
Oh, so
Not
it's
a
different.
theater.
Yeah.
I'm taking that. I'm going to take Friday off and fly with you guys.
Hey, you should.
Well, I got to see Brother Weeze and the gang.
Okay.
He wants us to do a show. Well, they're going to get mad around here. Take a day off from here to do someone else's radio show. That,
Why? It's promotion.
Man.
That never
Cross
works.
promotion.
Terrestrial radio promotion.
But I get my days off, right?
By the way, I
I
give
want to take a day to go up to Rochester with you guys.
to promote to give a satellite radio commercial on terrestrial radio. Satellite radio people are stupid if they don't appreciate that. It's an impossible thing to get.
That's the next day I take off. I'm doing that. That Friday, whatever the fuck it is, 2 weeks from Friday. I'm there. All right, Amy, what could I say?
Comedy Central, April 2nd,
Yes, we can do
11:30. On my website, amyschumer.com.
Let's not promote.
There's a video on there with Jimmy that it's going up this afternoon.
Is that with Colin?
Yeah, with Colin.
How did it come
Quinn.
out? Is it awful?
No, it's great.
Is it?
It's
Okay.
really funny.
Wait,
you're
what
like
is this?
you're a good actor.
What is this?
Thanks.
I mean it. Just we filmed like a little promo for it.
For
And
Amy's
Jimmy's in it.
Comedy Central special, Colin and I are doing a little bit of promotion.
Where can we
for
find it?
It'll be on my website.
AmySchumer.com.
Schumer.com, yeah.
All right, good.
In a couple hours.
SCHUM.
You don't have to say anything else.
I don't want to
Yeah.
promote the Bonnie Hunt thing.
No,
'cause,
no,
you know,
no. Totally, I understand.
I got to be honest.
Hey, yeah.
You
It's
know
worth
what?
it for me to fly out to LA to do it.
Oh my God, it's
But,
great
yeah.
for you. All right, Amy Schumer is great. Amy Schumer on Twitter if you want to follow her. We'll have her back.
Tremendous
Thank
comic.
you.
She's
Yes.
with Jimmy all the time on the road, so next time you see Jimmy, most likely you'll get to see her.
Yeah, she's
do her
hilarious,
thing,
man.
too.
Fucking hilarious.
So get to the show early
Thanks for
so
having
you
me
can see
on.
Amy too. All right, Amy. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you.